Yes, I get used.
Welcome them for welcome you to the program the program will be information come to you. And I say you within also outside this country you have for take part and the only way for the one.
Now for watch at the bottom screen, the number where they see 031 or 076 812174. You will use them for sending text and WhatsApp message. We will read the program.
It will be your voice.
My voice.
Inside the program today, as Masibo don't set for Fodom Nazara Lane Poti, the people and we tap day. One host day, then they. If they not watch and go, they go almost like you want for collapse. Whether in another Masibo, we bring canto now. Other Masibo again, they wait for happening and discuss being gone. And the surrounding, we will go for bring on a highlight on that. About 18 people lay right now on a police net as they catch them with illegal drug them, weapon and drug, then you get Kush. We'll give you an update by the Kush boys, then a Congo Tong. Chief Minister, I don't mean to transport and business people them. All this we go and come to answer the program. We use my name Nadan Mose.
Julian Dumbuya. When I saw we start the program, fine one. Well, we'll be sending with camera Nazara Lane inside Porti, outside the people and don't raise concern over one disaster where they about to take place. Where Lucian Kanda be reached there and he send this wire for we.
One house where he address na 21 Zara Lane Poti, na house where go collapse Gigi now for sake the Canaba way how the neighborhood don't work out with this house. This house here built with some engineering wahala where it gets where make the house don't begin to scatter lily. This house here so they pose serious threats to the people them we tap na that one whole area there, especially that Zara Lane na Poti. According to Mohammed Barry, where himself tap na that 21 Zara Lane Poti, he said they don't make different attempts them for make them talk to the person we get this Osia where they pose this serious threat to people in life na 21 Zara Lane. But the person not they try for respond positively to them. And this disaster Osia so right now, they don't try different terms for make it go turn attention and do something for make people in life go save. But you know they yeri the people and cry now the neighborhood and same way so this don't begin affect them now as this breeze will blow. Then 2 days here with the heavy rain don't cut some side where they go for go cover people and expand them now that area there.
Now say hey open this house say the pan broke house to the pan come where they go down. Now I promise say they make retaining wall at this place. If they make retaining wall, we say okay, not a problem. On our neighbor business, we say we dey give support. That year don't pass. Second year can pass. Nothing. We not see nothing to do. So the inside this year before the rain start, stone come up here. A run down. The mommy will get us. A go hitting wall. A boss up. But God make. Now been daytime. A come to ram. A come to the power. A tell them. And not make no move. And not do nothing. They say you not get nothing way to do. In Usa one for go to go Sunday. In get a lawyer, I get this, get that. This rain will come this Saturday and Sunday. That all night and all day rain will come. Now I broke this place. Now I broke this place. All children don't go down to the mommy back. From this wall now where they see so. Say enter inside the veranda. We hang so this pan. All thing it hang. Now any other rain will come heavily. All thing they fall on top of the mommy pan.
Zainab Conte, now one person himself we tap na that disaster. Us self outside the wahala they be. It say this us here so na us we don't begin to for them little bit. It say in tap na the us with him man, him mate, and with 10 picking them where in get 5, him mate self get 5. He say themself don't try for call the person where gets the place for make it go come the inside and see the kind of wahala where don't hang for take place where go get for affect their life by. He say but this person here so no agree for come and can see the back house for see the wahala where don't hang for be with people and day. Ami Yebu Koroma himself the person where gets the wahala because in your house can happen for day under the side where this house they pant up.
For them. Because when it happen tomorrow then go begin to call government. So if I try for put a stop to one term because the way a man with this host day enough feet for them what a man tap day. But anyway, we just want to follow on and see this other one. This now not that Masibo the wait for happen and raise cost. This time that they bang gone. I think to say the one lady demand a strike. So one for bringing on this highlight is Tamba Bangura. Send them for you.
Sanyandemo, and I reside number 17 Scotts Road. Due to the heavy downfall of the rain, then 2 days that we happen, we just see the cuts. And this cuts, we don't say where it don't happen. Way back from 2000, when this waterfall, as you see how they run. These are the main drainage will come up from Kisi Road, Black Road, all Naya they can deposit. And don't say we relate that this self be the complaint about this water. They reach various authorities there so that they will come and see and care for help so that this drainage will get a control. But because the drainage don't get control and the pressure where the water they come from Black Road, Kisi Road, all Naya they can run down. That pressure they don't eat 6 land here. Now as you can see, yesterday and this year happened. God so good, nobody not be inside the place where the pots where everything for them. Basically, as I talk to you, we don't reach the National Disaster Management Agency, we don't go to Environmental Protection Agency, we don't go report to the council as well. For raise awareness, say this kind of atrocity that happen here, and it prone to risks, danger they happen at any time. You see how the place don't slide now, everything don't do now, just risks. We're afraid now because the most important thing now where they happen, where don't create panic in the whole community, and the quantity where they close to the gutter, where the land, everything don't cut to the heat, and you don't expose the roots them. As you watch the quantity, so for days now that video, you see how much don't link. And if every rain continue for camp and rains are not done it, we're afraid that this quantity not go for them, their lives and property are not going to be destroyed.
And I'm number 17 is suffering. From last week, this disaster took place along this route. And actually, it was all long group, and now we engage for this quantity. We ask the government to let them help me, to get the site, to let them make for me. Because now, please ask for get. And we get place now for this thing, for the main part, we want the government to assist me. We are beg to the government for letting them appeal for me, for letting them make this gutter for me, so that the water will get fine drainage inside the part. But the government not help me with this point, it will be a great problem for me. To do with the ask of our government for letting them help me, even support self the country down, for letting them put her down for me, because we don't know what thing will take place again next.
Name Kadiatu Sisi. I did number 17 is Kasho. This past Sunday, I go to church from service na car camp. We there in this place that for cut. Imagine it just cut for them. Boom. It broke the that one ocean, the ocean. It broke and candle. So it put me by Yagba. We all go for one common aya. We left this place, we go first. This family room, this family they live. Then the other man himself don't go. The other room under the lady himself don't go for they go and shut the place. But what are the main cause for this work? See where they happen now, water. The water where they come inside, don't boil this place. So we the beg now for help you. Let government come and assist you. Because place business act for death and we don't get side for good.
We hope to the one way concern go send yanda. Well, about 18 people and then a police net as they make with illegal drugs. We inside it and we get kush where the digital talker get the story.
I am Koma, the acting operations officer for Aberdeen Police Division. Yeah, this evening we go in one place where I call last banking inside Aberdeen. So we a place where we only get persistent call and some information say that's how young people are together for smoke, especially during the evening. So we don't have to put two teams together and just say when we go, we know this. So today we go, and fortunately for we meet them every day, and there's also a place where one lady inside the way they sell kush and other things. They get something where they like camouflage. They sell drinks, but if you check properly, na kush they sell. Okay. So we therefore arrest them and bring them to other people.
So how many suspects then surround arrest?
Well, in total, we get 12 suspects, including the prime one way now in the kush this lady where they sell drinks. Now the program as a camouflage, but actually not proxy they said.
Okay, so now any challenge so far? Now they do the arrest.
Yes, we get challenge. Of course, there's also men them. There's Stone motor car. I get calls for call the community chairman, Mr. Lai. We very prudent enough for council aid and sure say for engage them. But so we don't prepare for that. We would expect that day. So when that day begin happen, we know say na part of what they do and we go for them properly.
Alright, so now plenty gaps of cushion or naturally get.
Yeah, plenty one, over 100 a day, plenty. With some other things, Jambade inside there, with other things they use for drugs.
Don't say some police on the so I'm 1 hour. This prophet, this kush business here. So how best the Aberdeen Police Division where for stand all?
We always don't take the initiative. Before this time, we don't get what we call community engagements. If you remember, we get football match where we get people everybody in the community. We use that as a tool for make we pass the message. Say, push not to the way out. So then we don't do that one day first. And we don't do that one day, we give a space and we even talk to community people and talk to people and say, this one, if we catch you now, they go on they go into the effect arrest. And I think at the last resort, they will don't use now. So now we on the arrest him and we don't start him and we'll continue with that day.
Alright, so finally, of course, I bet the LEC we really they're gonna support.
Very supportive, very supportive. In fact, this one safe now like a baby for mom because you don't call me like now more like a father to me. You call me one-on-one, say we need to do something and move for put this on the board because like they say now like a persistent call and it's needful for level ground and we safe we go for ground for ensure say we bring safety in the community where we serve.
Alright, well, that's what be and still on this kush. We want to give you an update by the Congo Tonyon, so now they were talking get them.
They beg. We don't so far. Congo community, we don't so far. The police and the police and the una help we. For Sumara, what should they talk to for Sumara? Lord, no go do something. They say we know for do. Papa go me do una help we. We say we all they don't go to. Finally now. We don't send out a message, no effort, no nothing. Still, they don't come back, they don't pull with table, they don't go to that. And school don't open. Now, we get money for take care of picking it. We go for buy bag, we go for buy shoes. By APC, I don't do men and doing that. We don't let us sleep. Now, inside the market today. Today, we remember, Papa come here, help we. One of the people that do here, one of the see this video do here. One of sorry for we now, go there for we for tomorrow. We not get no sell for go fair money. Pass to sell. If we not sell, it's nothing. No, we not get nobody they give we. So do here, Papa go me and they beg police. One of the police one of the Congo post. Do here. Would they beg one of the pass go down and go they catch us for inside this market here. Until they don't pull out. Finally, nothing not there for sale again. If I line up on I can wash the table, now market. Who they sell? For no one will pick it there, will not take care of them. Nothing not there. They don't pull with table there. Who say we will put the market for sale? Only plazas that will they sell. For no one don't go do other thing. They push can at this country they don't. Not so we can push. But they left for destroy we. But they left for destroy we, but what to do? On this camera, they don't go post my way. Quite clear we. Who say we manage back? For no one don't go other side. Then they can go with table there. They get the iron go. Here Papa come and they beg. Papa police here with the beg. My body will not serve them. But I push my body. That they know my way can take I go sell her. 1,000 for no money will get push. Or sell a 10,000, 5,000 for no money will buy push. It's smoker. All the table they all two don't go. The simple plasters they all. We plasters they all in the Tifa. Now we don't pack inside market again. We don't suffer. Quand on a reçu tout ça, va couper ça dans mon lit. Pour ce qu'elle paye dans le passe l'année. Lui, il a mis à des bêtes, papa Gomez. Il a sorry for we. We only food et puis.
This don't pass Marco. It don't pass smart. They don't see for plazas and say. Now we table and I don't see. So look at that gonna put so that gonna put. I mean, a single parents. If I don't sell an agent, that's why they deprive me. No man they pass by them for police. They have a police. Yeah, una go the kind of market around they can watch up. Yeah, una they pass. No man they deprive me this market here. Any two put they take her. Any two put they take her. We begin to perish. We begin to perish and they die and they sit here. This cushion, not got this thing and this stuff here. And that's just Salome day. Now it's just burn up for we now we suffer. Now we don't mind them. Now we suffer. We now we still go beginning. Now we suffer. We go planning. Now I beg for government. Then I beg. Me I take on and I beg now for Allah and say then I beg and I beg.
All right. Now you see they don't come up on tramadol. Then you see them go on Pampers. They don't take it because something they pound them exhaust pipe where they will not smoke. Then they don't commodity now, they don't move, they don't camp and kush. But the kush now, and then they add diamond bone. One thing that they forget is that chemical, what they call formalin, now they take a bomb body. And when that formalin they go panda the body, it goes to a bone. So when you crepe the bone now, you smoke them. That means you don't take the formalin inside you. Now they make the food and the hot thing so I don't know how they were hype when I left this thing.
Seriously. Okay, well, we go before the program. Stakeholders in the commercial, transport, and business sector them be promised for work closely with President Bio in Big Five Game Change program, where they ensure quality productivity for all teams. Where then we make this pledge doing one engagement who then begin with the new Chief Minister, Dr. David Senge. Where this event be take place na status, William White be dede, and he send this wire for we.
The support with the president for the driver, motorbike rider union, and same way so, the National Secretary General for the Market Women Association, the president for the Salon Trader Council, showed to the Chief Minister, Dr. David Mwenina Senge, according to them, now because of the different action the way they don't take this BN10, what they think say, go help government by different development business, when they don't try for take. Alpha Bar, now the president for the driver union, and Umar Ba, president for the Salon Motorbike Rider Union as Salon. Tell the Chief Minister say they go continue for engage with them stronger one, but they not go sit down again for make people where they talk about different strike them, cancel them. As they say then they member then they in different class them where they give them for make them go know their rights and how for work on the road. According to them, if they sit down and listen to different sit-down strike, not going to affect the public no more, but themselves.
We don't get up street parks. And then street parks here, we want to move them. We want trailer and the big trucks that really come out other countries because now we don't connect them to Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal, all the West African countries and now we don't get much carry with the good day and carry back. Every blessed day we get much carry from Banjul and Senegal council. That's why I want you to pick the two what's happening. And that park really don't give. So we want the government help you. Let we have to make that park day. When you make that park day, we will relocate street parks. Even in agriculture, we're ready for do agriculture. Do that, now we will harvest not 1 10 per month, per year. We harvest 1 per year, and then make the body, all the come from the bike, from the swamp, come to the bike. If you go to that village, if you see the amount per hour, they cut for washing for brush for 10,000 euros, instead they carry per bike. But if that one return, you be said have a street per month. We move the right back so, and that shows now we return back to the agriculture. We do the agriculture for feed time.
Victor Lansanana, the president for the Trader Council na Salon, and Haja Rabiatu E. Conte, National Secretary General for the Salon Market Women Association. Then we tell the Chief Minister for look inside the issue of street trading, Munafa cash transfer, and same way so, the other thing them way they affect them, as they say that they find it difficult for make them go make profit and pay back the Munafa loan.
President of the World Cup in Chelsea will get 3 months grace period. But as it is now, they dish out that loan with no grace period. And this is not the thing they will be wrong to say. The banks then they go money with no grace period. When government bring you, say we are then they give grace period with 3 months. It don't happen at, it don't applicable at all. And we say now 1 year the loan. The FSP then come, they give 6 months. And if you give it 9% as a single digit, if you give it 6 months, the percentage will be divided into 2. But if you still they pay inside 6 months 9%, so the 1 year don't become 18%. And basically we say it's 9% for the year. So now then 1 then we come back and now look at it.
Where they respond to them concern there, the Chief Minister, Dr. David Moinina Senge, tell plenty thank you to them different representatives there yaso. We come on at them different sector. He be tell them say the government of President Julius Maada Bio they work stronger one for make them go able for feed salon. We make it tell them for make them go study the Big 5 agenda where President Julius Maada Bio don't put for make salon go feed himself.
So I go remind them all for continuous engagement with una. Any opportunity we wanna see, wanna make more know, make man know, I go make that connection there. But the one task from today, I wanna go back, take the Big 5, study the Big 5, and come with explicit way. Then we starting from tomorrow itself, we'll be able to begin work together and implement the Big 5. And then our priority, because we'll feed salon, that we all the benefit. We'll become and get work because they learn the appropriate skills, that we all the benefit.
Plenty people think say they can engagement the yaso for continue for updates then different key player the yaso, but government activities. Wayus William Wise the reports.
It's not show been beyond that. We'll continue the program as the Evangelical College of Theology in Nigeria campus then concern but the passmark way where this harmful drug they're ready for educate true gospel of Christ. The registrar at the college, the Kana SABC, and he explained more on this interview with Nendewa Toronka.
Dr. Manley, Donald Manley, at the service the registrar at the Evangelical College of Theology. Joy. At the current moment, we don't done the academic year, so we students in the holiday. They're not there, but we don't the plan say when we open later September, we students then will go out into the community and actually engage with the youths then with the harmful effect of this drug. Where most of the young people then they be influenced by them. So we theology and non-theology students they will go engage them for go into the community, engage the community people them, particularly the young people them, and talk about the harmful effect of this drug and encourage them for think of a better future for themselves. We intentionally do programs them were relevant to we country in context. Even though we're a theological institution, we also do non-theological courses them, like community development, peace and development, and business administration. And we get among the students many people from the police force. They do peace and development studies. And we get community people them where they do community development studies. Then many of the students then they do banking and finance, BBA, business administration, in addition to theology. We get the theology causes them were church related and for equip you for go work in a church, but we also get the non-theology causes them, like I say, community development, peace and development, and business administration with specializations. We do diploma, NCTVA diplomas, we do degree, theology and non-theology courses them. Then in collaboration with the University of Sierra Leone, we also do 2 master's courses. Well, we certainly concerned about the state of young people them. And as a college, we already don't engage the Jue youths them, particularly the Okada riders them, within along with route where they take people them, and we actually reach out to them and encourage them as many were interested. Presently, we don't open for enrollment for this new academic year, the 2023-2024 academic year. The college starts 3rd week in September, but now we open. We know with the plan for do interviews, so they receive applications from people that were interested in we programs them.
So what kind of qualification?
For the diploma courses then, you forget 3 WAS credits, 3 credits in WAS. For the degree programs then, you forget 5 credits in WAS. But if you get 4, we can allow you we can give you provisional acceptance and give you 2 years for full up your entry requirement. We as staff of TECT, we concern about our lives. We believe as believers say, now God give we this life and He give we for let we use them profitably. So my message to any of we young people them, we don't be influenced by this drug. We pray, say that God go help you and help we for help you. For say no to kush and yes to a wholesome life and proper development.
Well, for Mianda, the councillor then be take oath of office na Freetown City Council Hall. Well, I'm not aside St. Williams with a part of the ceremony and then put this story together.
And the rest of the rural council,
as by law established,
and
I will faithfully and conscientiously,
This now waiting be happen. Now Freetown City Council, outside the elected councillor there, be take the oath of office where in be the give in main talk na the program, the vice president na the Republic of Saloon, Dr. Mohamed Juliet Jallo, talk say in Glady where the councillor ya they come for can take the responsibility for push community affair. Tamba Lamina talk say the councillor they work na for monitor them project where they go na community.
Western urban and Western rural councils, Freetown City Council to be specific, and the Western Rural District Council as well. Then 2 councils here, and they're part of 22 councils that will get at the country. And 2 of the biggest councils there, we will get inside the country as well. I'm glad to say, since this new local government tenure, I mean since 2004, when the first local government act was passed, we don't come a long way for decentralization. We already moderated the toxic. Way to make local government important. And for let it be for say the people there where they closer to their own issues, they're able to determine the thing them where they affect them. And once they're able to create solutions for their issues, then they let them able to manage them within their own localities.
They talk to in people there.
Councillor Mohamed D. Mansari, West Rural District. An re-elected councillor because I've been there once. This is my second term in office. I believe in a continuation of my get for like I achieve all my goals that have been on start. Plan for the people, then I'm in community with God. I believe I've been done there in a project the way. First of all, I'm glad I come back for can finish the project the day. By the grace of God, and I believe say the oneness will get to the community. We've been done there before, and we will continue to get the oneness day. I believe say we will act more.
Yeah, me na Councillor Ahmed Karim Bangura,
was 443, we are the oldest councillor for the Sierra Leone People's Party. We don't serve his second term now. I feel very good because I'm not ready for do my second term work. Why not complete my job as that my first term? When I'm all you run about is Aberdeen. I mean, the councillor this will make the run about in Aberdeen. We know about tourism. We want to promote tourism in this country. So I feel happy for the appointment back for the second time where they can complete my job. Where Aberdeen will turn a real touristic area for the second time.
For SLBC News, Amna Tabalu Saise and Tilly Williams, the report.
All right, now so beyond Orange Sierra Leone, the non-Pulnado then pay with orange money. We go pay na any connects filling station. Must say get more.
Just for tie this mile proper one. From today to the end of August, anybody will use orange money for buy fare na any connect station. Stand a chance for win 100 litre fare for free as long as you use it.
Praise the Lord!
Today, with hearts full of glad-gladdy, I present owner waiting how the customer therefore they pay using orange money. So if the customer that busting way get smartphone, what we can call touch screen or touch screen as we can call them. If na smartphone you get, it's easy if you download the Orange Money app. With the app, we get stickers them all around. The way you go, you scan the QR code. So when you scan that QR code, what thing they happen when you scan the QR code? It means say you don't get for enter any other number again. You don't for ask again for code. The moment you scan the QR code for all the connect stations, then the QR code is customized in such a way that the details they pop up. So when you scan the QR code, they get the details. Then the only thing you get for enter that the amount that you want to pay and the password. That's not if you're not posting where they use smartphone or like we can call them touch screen or touch screen, anyone where you understand. Now, if you're not posting where they use smartphone, you're not posting where they use button phone. What you they do, they dial #144#, or if you don't remember the #144#, you see the *144#. So we will understand another way. You dial letter 144 letter. When you dial letter 144 letter, you press call. When you press call, you select number 4. When you select number 4, they ask you for the code. Now for all the stickers they waiting, all the different stations then get them unique code. You go see the code and the sticker. And some of the pump attendants they get what you call badge. And that badge is go get the code where right here. If you still not understand, they ask the pump attendant, they go call the code for you. They enter the code, enter the amount, then you put what you want to put. You want to put until they say, for make sure say that 5 gallons, 2 gallons, you want, whatever you want. You put a date, then you enter the password. It's that simple for you.
Maila Conte is my name. I'm the retail and network manager for Connect Energy Sierra Leone Limited. Because people in a salon and customers in a gas stations, they get multiple payment options then. And on the telecommunication side, and Orange, na household name, na Giant, and Connect on the professional and quality side, na oil and gas, na Giant. So these are two giants in the partner for deliver such a service to the country. So,
well, for me and that, as our primary school, where they are around New Englandville, it needs support from government and non-government organizations there, as the school they in bad shape. Mostly is get the story.
My name is Stevens. I'm the head teacher of Azaru Primary School. This school we found September 2003. Now we open the school now. So this school is not the only helping school. Now this community where people don't go out over the street for get accidents or get any other injury. So this school don't really help the community greatly. They talk to the ministry and the NGOs then, because the school just near the education of Minister of Education. They beg for help because right now this Leone Council the breeze, it hits the toilet roof, it go like another person in zinc, it don't damage the person in place. And the water will come, the water don't turn a flooding inside this classroom. And that's why the classroom, they all look dark. Because all the school in roof up, no seat accommodation no day. And the school is really dilapidated. They are the big to the NGOs them and the Minister of Education make them come to aid for make them help we do ya, because if we are not help we the entire community will go in disarray, because what you know there is no better school go there, because this school are government assisted school. Do ya Papa government?
But can give you a subsidy?
Yes. Do Papa government.
So what can do the subsidy?
The subsidy, right now, so now the subsidy they make estimation now for can do small repairing back again for repair the roof and neither the school eventually when it get up well. So do they beg Papa government for make can we help back again for make help more for make the school go be improved.
So almost beginning at the boost of this school.
Well, this right now with the boost of 500 beginning right now of this school. So do they beg Papa government for making can build the school to a standard, because if we build the school to a standard, we'll get more and more population of the people go reach to the 800 or 900 picking them. So
yeah, I mean Mr. Yvonne Aki-Sawyerr, I'm the CTA person at the school, and we are prevented from children falling into accident and all the rest of it. So the community think are so important for us to get this school now. But this school is very much in a very dilapidated conditions. Or they try for them, we appeal to government for them, they can't try, let them put a helping hand, for them help for us build this school to a standard school. You know, President now they talk to you, so the breeze we blew last night, this early morning, they don't ace the roof up of the schooling roof. So you see how they also now, and they estimate this what they make for try for the bill and back. And we don't get help and not get fund for try for building this school to how we want them. So now we could appeal. Because just at the back of the Ministry of Education, where this school is so situated, so that's good. Because this community is a very large community, a very important community, right? So we're going to be very helpful to we, the community, people that are within this area. And we all belong to the government, you know, so they appeal. Yeah, maybe they come to the aid, but let me try for building this school for the interest of the kingdom.
Welcome back, and now we descend the hook. Well, from them, the person we see on screen, his name na Kumwa by Alusain Kamara, in the public relations officer for ADEP, Action for Rural Development and Environmental Protection, Sierra Leone. Well, Kumwa by, tell Fambule Adu.
Fambule Adu, a Kota Sierra Leone, and Cambia district to be specific.
All right. Now tell me what in ADEP they look at. You know what in really ADEP they do.
ADEP na a baby organization where they try for come up. A baby organization where they try for come up, where they try for look at development into the rural community. ADEP where the action for development. Action for development and rural development and environmental protection. This baby organization where they try for come up, they look at different areas of development, where the areas they are, therefore look at the wash facility into the rural communities, because for example, a case study as a baby organization, they target, when they look and target Samu Chiefdom as a case study. Samu Chiefdom, now a chiefdom where get problem with water facility, especially when it comes to the dries. We get a case in 2021 when one Pekin be left by water. Now Kasiri done at Sanda in the section called Sanda in Kasiri. So this be pumped in people the way brothers the way they na the diaspora, more especially in the United States of America. American scholar and IPOS-K. So they thought of it, therefore come out with an idea where we help for promote the society of Sierra Leone, more especially on wash facility, girl child education, gender-based violence, agriculture, health, and as well get for do with things that we get for do with the gender-based violence awareness raising. So these are the things them where this organization they look at. But the pilot phase of this organization at the moment, they focus purely in Samu Chiefdom as a pilot case. But as time progresses, this organization gets the plans for a rural plans of development across Sierra Leone, because
so
that is the impact.
When I don't do any one parenting, don't go mark say down for doing and not achieve them day.
Yes, water well, we don't dig 3 water wells inside Samu Chiefdom. 3 water wells na Kasiri, the one na Service Square na Kasiri, then the one therefore do with the one na Sanda by Sanda na the mosque where they support the religious aspect, because the Muslim them on that angle be they suffer for get water. So the other one is there by Petful na inside Kasiri. Kasiri na a big community. We get over 250 houses inside Samu Chiefdom, Gambia district. So we don't also embark on another development on raising awareness on the gender-based violence, because it's common into our community.
Before we under force, we say because of the way the water will be there, one pikin die.
Yes.
Go inside the die.
Yes.
When I put any measures in place for say that kind of thing not go happen again, when I don't make the water well there. So
there are measures where the measures now where we put in place, therefore do with the supports where this particular organization born out of the incident will happen. Born out of the incident will happen. Where one picky will be the girl picky will be left by that water, they go get, they for don't they die. So this be born out this particular project of ADEP. So at the end of the day, then they also engage the local authorities in that particular section, the Kasiri community. They engage the chief law speaker, Padikali Ture. They also engage the section speaker, the section chief, when a Palma Mifoki number 3 of Samu. So they put the bylaws and look at them, say, not to all time picky way not able go to that place in Butu and take water for going to the water well. Because more of the water they take, now more of the down we they leave the town in the beach yards of over 30 yards where so they go half of mile for go access water. So that one day that scene the where people go left there you go there one the problem. So therefore let it be a communal water collection rather than individual.
Well, in other words, by which I don't see it's like na bowl when I don't make now. We obviously it looks safer than that well with them in dig where they go to the water by the rope. I think it look better. But when I talk about agriculture, when I talk about gender-based violence, don't look at the agriculture, what you don't do because the president in baby that.
Yes. For the mere fact, the agenda of the Big Five is centered around agricultural development and support and development as field salon. It is of essence any organization we want for prosper and try for also accomplish the vision and the mission of His Excellency, then there is every likelihood of that particular organization for looking to agriculture. And agriculture is key. Especially the case study, Cambia district, who side this organization started. And Cambia district, it gets the hub. Now the breadbasket of the country, as many people that they testify, because for example, like Samu Chiefdom alone, they get a huge vast land of this mango swamp land where they produce a large quantity of rice. So therefore, the president a vision of Fifth Salon, it is of essence of we coming in as an organization where they look for rural development, for also look at that particular trajectory as a thematic focus for achieve the president's trajectory goals. Now, we don't provide, we look also for provide seedlings where we don't start to 30 women them. 30 women them for support them. We don't look at the vulnerability case. Because today in the rural communities, the communal way of working for people, they again, whether they do that collection, say don't go for policy. If you not pay 50,000 loans, example, for Samu Chiefdom, they get no workman. And when you go, the place where they go for you, not just a small portion. So we look at vulnerability. Perhaps the widows, those ones are the more needy. So we look at them, they will say, no, there is a need for let we come and support the one day. So we start them and also guiding.
So that they support them without no intention for to come from the later way. They don't do harvest so and so.
Just livelihood support for boost their agricultural ambition.
Oh, I
so that is it.
No
right. But then I hope so you don't go turn politician.
Yeah. I don't go turn politician.
Because as soon as I can go up to them, why should you do that then you want kind of politics?
Okay. The people that will get this initiative, American scholar, where they are United States of America, and Abdul Karim Kamara, when IPOSK, them two people there, now people the way their initiative, they don't do development there, they don't do in the world of NGO before they go to the Western world. So when they don't go there, they look at the areas where needy, they look at health. Health is very key in this country. Without health, the farmer not going to farm. Without education, there will be no development, because education need for transform in this country from what we call agriculture to agribusiness.
Anyway, thank you very much. Your name na Kumwa by Alusan Kama, of course, in the public relations officer for ADEP, or in action for rural development and environmental protection, Sierra Leone. Now, one will take this quickly. Church of Lord at Adura, Sierra Leone, right now, they get a 13-day period of fasting on the Holy Mount. Well, these are part of the spiritual practice of the church. The Secretary General of the church, Kombai Amba, explained more this interview to Princess Gibson.
Well, Tabora, as far as Aladua are concerned, Tabora are very important to me. We late primate, we studies Tabora. It be actually make sure say you get a period where they pray for people, we burial, people we want God in blessing, where they want all kind of thing, where you sick, you want bless God in blessing, you want picking, you want for born, any other thing where you want. You know, that was the period where we all they come together, then go pray at the Mount of Tabora for that 13 blessings, then we all man go get them. And sometimes they write a request. We write a request, what you want. And indeed, plenty testimony they don't day on. People that what they want, at the end of the day, they pray for 13 days, fasting and prayer. God actually they answer people in money. That's the importance. Not for just a prayer, you know, but then a seclusive side, we're at the mountain, we no possible not good enough to pray for people that know until they see God actually answer people in prayer. That is the essence.
So how this year Tabora just for look look at the thing where they talk about covenant God?
Yes, the primates actually went at the head of the Church of Bulala within Nigeria, that the team down the way we give. Meaning, let we actually dedicate ourselves, let we get that covenant with God. We believe, say, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, then we're able for that we worship, we're able for answer with prayer. That is actually what the primates decide for me.
So that's for see procession this year, say vigil.
Yes, we did do procession from William Street. We have the old place that they old church we dey march from William Street. We can take that on East Street beside the Tabora Day. And they we all came there now for the night and vigil, the 23rd. We try to celebrate the night, you know. And then the Sunday. We get a Thanksgiving service where all man will do it. So man, you know, get there will be some mind. That day there will be some mind in requests where if they ask for, you know, then yeah, you know, all man will tell God thank you for the Tabora, you know, and so on.
All right, quickly we'll go to this lost and found. We just want to follow on us quickly.
These are keke, this person left us so. The way he talk.
I think so the person forgets on a keke. So, with the bag?
The bag they done.
Alright. If you know say now you get the bag now for come on Monday for come claim them. But make sure say you come if I tell you exactly what's in the inside this bag.
And outside you left them.
And outside you left them. But if when police station not the far from here, if you come, we no say not to you get them. Well, must not say you go begin going at the Bama Kayaka Road. So don't come if you no say not to you get them. But if now you get them, come and tell we exactly what's in the inside so you go for claim them. Alright, quickly, Kumabai, what you have for left with the family? Quickly, short one, I just 1 minute you get.
Yeah. What I want for left with family for this particular program. What I want for left. Yeah. Okay. What I want for left with family with this program. is about partnership, healthy partnership. In as much we agenda of focus or thematic areas of focus, therefore do with cultural education, gender-based violence, agriculture, health and health checks. This wash facility, this is very key, and this we call on partnership with the let the government look at us as a baby organization. We intend for promote rural communities, development of rural communities with the agenda, and as well other things there. We call on other partners, NGOs them. Now we come together, we create that kind of synergy for promote and transform Sierra Leone.
All right, okay, well, now the word that, now so we'll round up. We'll put the cutting down one for thank you to all who take part. You want to send the inside to see, colleague them, and we'll do the program.
Julian Dumbuya.
Well, of course, plenty thank you to William Wise and Aminata Saise, the producer, and Lucian Ganda. So we'll meet back again next week, inshallah. Mina, that must say. Bye-bye.